The WWE Universe just exploded.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Wendy Chu from Brooklyn, New York, weighing in at 248 pounds. Gang just...
Tensions riding high. Plans on getting things settled in the ring. I can't wait.
Look at the focus and drive in his eyes, ready to prove he's the best this division has to offer.
Here comes one of the greatest in history, CM Punk.
And his opponent, accompanied by Mr. Fuji from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Always outspoken, always ready for a fight.
You know, sometimes CM Punk makes life a little harder for himself, but he wouldn't have it any other way.
Punk is proud that he's accomplished so much in his career, and he did it all his way.
Well, Punk's looking to accomplish even more tonight.
CM Punk looks ready to make a statement inside the ring.
Fun and games clearly not on his mind here tonight. He's got one focus in this matchup here, and that's to secure the win at any cost.
And across the ring, CM Punk's looking to prove once again that the reports of his fragility have been grossly exaggerated.
Punk has really made a career of proving doubters and naysayers wrong. And tonight is yet another chance for him to do just that.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. All right, he's got to refocus up now.
Oh, stiff uppercut.
He answers right back. In control with the waistlock. Quick pin attempt here. And he gets the shoulder up.
Yeah, it's going to take more than that.
Ooh! Countering that offense. And now he's going to the top rope.
From the top.
Turns that back on CM Punk. Oh, CM Punk stopped that in its tracks.
do permanent damage.
An experienced and savvy veteran like CM Punk has to make for a pretty intimidating opponent, Corey. How do you get the better of someone with Punk's resume?
No way!
Somersault plancha!
Took flight and landed a direct hit.
Came in like a wrecking ball. I've never seen that hit so hard before. Oh!
Sent into the stairs. That'll stop anybody.
Big right hand. Having a little bit of fun now. And another one. Time for him to get back in the ring.
No one wants a count out here.
What the heck's
Perched up top.
Grabbing an item from under the ring is perfectly within the duties of being a manager.
Back with a punch to the gut. Oh, man.
He's really feeling all the damage he's taken up, batting down the hatches. These two are unloading. Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this. Neither competitor is backing down.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs.
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what. He quickly slides into the ring.
Would you look at this? She is removing the turnbuckle pad now. He almost got caught by that one.
So accurate. Heading to the top rope here.
From the top.
Ooh, and he manages to reverse.
Trading counters here. Proof these superstars have done their homework.
Been kicked right to the gut.
Had it scattered. Now can capitalize.
Watch the quickness on this. Whipped over in a snap suplex.
Oh, God. Way to avoid that.
And enters back into the ring. Oh, what a clothesline.
Forcefully delivered.
And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore. Punk wasting no motion on the counter.
Ooh, merciless. It looks like he's stalking his prey. Only one thing in mind.
The match clearly taking a heavy toll.
Yeah, this is troubling. Can only hold on for so long now. Arms trapped. One after the other. Just never had a chance to block any of those. Double underhook into the suplex.
Turn around, ref. The action's behind you. Beautiful. Right into the cover.
He breaks the pin before a 1 count.
How did he do that?
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Punk with his opponent in position. Going to sleep. But can Punk close this?
Directly into the cover.
The damage is done. I do not know how they got up from that.
Operating on pure instinct and adrenaline right now.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count. CM Punk headed to the top rope.
Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. Point of the elbow, nailed it.
kick right to the back. CM Punk with a jarring Uranagi. Look at this. Trying to fight it. Anything to not give up.
It's a battle of wills now. Who will break first?
He gives in and taps out. Some superstars doing what they do best. Here are the highlights.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
A victorious CM Punk.
Yeah, this has to be reaffirming for CM Punk and all of his convictions. Here comes the young OG, ready to get bouncy.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 170 pounds, Javon Evans.
An impressive young man, signed his NXT contract at just 19 years old.
Yeah, Javon Evans is living his dream and sharing his joy. Here comes a true fighter, Eddie Thorpe.
And his opponent from Reno, Nevada, weighing in at 223 pounds, Eddie Thorpe.
Thorpe has an impressive array of in-ring abilities, has proven it in so many situations, including multiple underground matches.
And no denying Thorpe is a highly skilled mat technician.
and from behind.
He's clever, clearly wasn't expecting this, and now has the advantage.
Underhanded tactics. And will they pay off? Superstars in the ring, and the referee officially starts the match.
Well, this is the way we're starting, Cole. I think the WWE Universe is in for quite a show tonight. Disrespectful shove there. Big boot!
Shoulders down. He manages to make it barely a 1 count.
Tried for it early.
Thunderous club comes down. Very effective.
Catches the leg.
A string of counters.
And Javon Evans really is as fearless as they come in the ring. Unafraid of stepping up to the biggest and baddest. No fear of going high risk.
Yeah, but fearlessness doesn't necessarily mean smarts, Cole. On the contrary, it usually means the opposite. Javon Evans may be unafraid in that ring, but that's a quality that can easily be used against him, that can easily cause him to make a mistake.
Thor getting out of harm's way.
Oh, shocking inside cradle.
Small packages could be it.
Trying to catch him off guard with that attempt.
Using the elbow as a weapon. Snap there. Fought up an elbow. And Eddie gets knocked off his game there.
That's the way for Evans to make an impact in this match.
From the top. He gets into the ring.
Big elbow drop.
Oh, did you hear that?
The kick to the stomach puts an end to that.
Evans wasting no motion on the counter.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here.
Locking up with one another.
Being overtaken here, driven into the corner. Man.
Scaling the turnbuckle here. From the top.
Misses big time.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
A clinic of counters being put on by these competitors. A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Big cross body.
And I don't think Javon... Now down into the cover. And he hits the shoulder up before two.
These men knew this match was going to be hard fought. He's able to avoid heavy contact.
He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target.
Oh, reversal catches Eddie.
Ooh. And Evans channeling his energy here. Getting him right into the corner. Evades the attack.
Every counter being answered with another.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Oh, it's a piercing elbow.
Up high. Comes down with force.
Took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
He's still in the fight, but for how much longer?
Evans was waiting for it.
Ooh, walloped by a huge club.
Drop kick from behind.
Big elbow drop.
So much damage has already been done.
But I highly doubt anybody's going to throw in the towel, though.
Heading out, but needs to be aware of the referee's count.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Oh, what a clubbing blow. Lands the crossbody.
He's going for the cover.
For the win. He breaks the ref's count after one.
He's still got life in this matchup. He gets out of the way. This has to be it.
Kicking out in time.
This is no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Launched into a springboard frog splash.
Going for the win. Not letting up.
No, stops the count at 2.
Almost inhuman at this point. Escape that in a hurry.
Thor getting out of harm's way.
A springboard arm drag. Kip up. Ooh, scattered that one.
These two reaching a standstill with all these reversals.
Boom. You know, we can stay there, guys.
Kick right to the back of the leg. Boom, running STO plants him.
Nicely done. He manages to slip out of the way.
Oh, crossbody wipes them out.
And here's Thor for the win. Kicks out before the 2 count.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Bang! He finds a counter.
Answer after answer for each other's offense.
It'll mess up the back of your neck.
Somehow, these superstars just keep upping the ante.
And no one is backing down now. Not after everything they've been through.
Super kick!
Oh!
High-risk territory for Evans. From the top. Diving elbow drop. Are you kidding me? Turning it into a pin for the win. No! Kick out at 2.
So close. That could have been it.
Thor retaliates.
A masterful display of defense from both wrestlers.
Oh, ouch. Legs caught.
Back and forth trading reversals.
It's been a struggle for these competitors to find an end to this match.
But the struggle's worth it. With every move you make, you hear this capacity crowd following you on that journey. Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Reversal catches Eddie, dropping the elbow.
Oh, man, he's getting ready to pull the trigger.
With the counter.
The end for Evans looking inevitable here.
Once more, setting it up.
DDT. Can Evans recover from that?
He's going up.
From the heavens, big time splash.
Getting up real slow. Not quite all there. High cross body. Shot to the back.
Oh, stop. Arm smash after the stops. Oh, he timed that counter well.
Boom! Ooh, goes tumbling to the outside.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
No. Launch out to the outside.
And that takes so much skill to land with such accuracy.
It takes a whole lot of luck, too.
Thor getting out of harm's way. Good defense there.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here. Capped off with a big forearm.
can hardly hear myself think. They're bringing the house down tonight. This is unbelievable.
Big kick.
This one's for the win. Can Evans kick out? Is this a no? No, it isn't. He kicked out. He kicked out.
Holy moly, how?
Counter by Javon.
He wastes no time dodging the attack. Ooh, sharp elbow.
Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising to meet his end here.
Kick gets caught.
Continuous counters. These superstars looking locked in.
And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count.
This packed house is going absolutely nuts.
They don't want this match to end. Up high.
Able to avoid damage with an evasive maneuver.
Counters with an attack on Evans.
These two are finding an answer for everything.
Oh, no. It looks like that busted him open pretty bad. Oh, no. Look what we have here. He has no idea what's coming his way.
The old forearm smash combo. Oh, an overhand punch.
An unprotected shot to the head. Those can add up. Nice cross body.
Pin, shoulders down.
Might put him away right now.
He kicks out at two.
This is insanity.
Did you expect anything less? Sweeping the leg to get out of that.
Oh, the impact. Oh, and he couldn't keep the offense rolling.
Overhand shot. Forearms.
Look at this assault. Got the cover.
Is it enough to close this out?
Come on, ref.
A referee didn't even see it. These superstars put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Eddie Thorne.
Javon Evans understandably shocked over the results of this one.
Javon Evans will definitely take this loss hard.
But the key for Javon is not to keep replaying this match in his mind. WWE Universe, bow before the ruler.
Sir, yes, sir. Obafemi is an absolute powerhouse.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Lagos, Nigeria, weighing in at 273 pounds, the NXT champion, Obafemi.
The holder of the longest NXT North American title reign at 272 days.
Which I might add, Oba won in his 10th match. Not his 10th match in WWE, his 10th match ever. The ruler's dominance is not worth questioning.
Yeah, Corey, not many competitors are eager to climb into the ring and face this man, that's for sure.
Well, just look at him. Who would want to mess with Obafemi? A gifted in-ring technician
And a gifted braggart.
And his opponent, representing Meta 4 from Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 178 pounds, Supernova 11, Noam Dar!
Look, I'm not downplaying his skills, but Dar needs an ego check.
Certainly thinks he's a cut above the rest.
You two just don't get how good Noam Dar is. It's time you recognize his profound abilities.
You can be talented and humble, Corey.
Not in my experience. Noam Dar began competing at the...
What the? He can't do that.
He just...
Jump-starting the action here.
This isn't very sportsmanlike.
Oh, give me a break, Saxton.
Okay, everyone, you got it out of your system. Time to get back to business. There we go.
Superstars finally entered the ring, and we are officially underway. Placed him in the corner here. Oh, jarring uppercut. Oh. Noam Dar's got some real speed to him, Corey. How do you counteract that part of Dar's game?
You can't let Dar get into a groove, Cole. You really have to keep cutting Dar off at the pass anytime it seems like he might be starting to push the pace.
Just twisting. Ooh.
Turns that in his favor.
Uh-oh. Oh, to the back of the neck. What a lariat. Bam.
Producing a trampling.
And Femi is channeling the energy of this crowd.
I understand getting yourself fired up, but he needs to stay on his opponent.
Down around with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Gets to the rope, and the ref stops the count. Femi saw what was coming.
Oh, Dar saves himself. Locks up.
Transitions into a side headlock. Quick switch into a grounded headlock.
Clothesline.
Good Lord.
So effective. Dar losing some focus on the task at hand.
Well, this is what he's trained for, to be able to put up with this kind of damage.
Shoulders down, pinning predicament. Throws up the shoulder.
Very soon to be going for a pinfall.
Oh, my
Look at
goodness.
this. From the ground up.
Power slam.
Hit hard and straight into the pin.
Two. King out at two. Oh, that may have been a slow count.
He tried to make quick work of things and almost succeeded.
Driven down face first.
Straight into the pin.
Oh, my. How in the world did he kick out of that? He's nowhere near ready to stop fighting yet.
Remarkable continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
Yeah, Dar can't pick up the speed here. Cut off at the pass every time he tries.
Power slam. Now shoulders down.
Here we go.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
Oh, my God. His body is dealing with a lot of stress here.
At this point in the match, you have to expect to be run down.
Caught the leg. Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
Effective counter.
He's been outsmarted here.
A devastating landing. Choke slam.
Momentum's with Oba now.
Dar's defensive instincts need to kick in.
Has Dar in his grip.
Uh-oh.
Femi gets cut off.
Momentum going back to Noam's corner.
Noam could be turning his fortunes around.
And he retaliates.
You saw that one coming. Oh my God, what an elbow. Noam Dar channeling every ounce of attitude with that offense.
Noam Dar is fired up and ready to go.
Here we go again. He made his point. Concentrate on the match instead of everything outside of it. Femi saw what was coming. Oh, just deadlifting their opponent.
Tossing their opponent like they're nothing.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just got to toss another person to make a statement.
Deadlift. Look at this power.
Superhuman.
And right into the pin.
Uh-oh. He's not letting fatigue set in or get the better of it. Carefully measured elbow drop followed by another, unleashing a barrage on their opponent. Wow, the power that takes is insane.
There's two. No, kicks out.
He thought he had it.
Just deadlifting right there. The power. He still has life.
What do you have to do to put this guy away?
He's looking poised to finish Noam off.
From grace from over Femi.
No way Dar's coming back from that.
Near fall.
Somehow, some way, escapes defeat.
Still alive. Hey, it might be time for a change of strategy. His best move didn't get the job done.
We are seeing a next level performance from these competitors tonight.
They've shown a lot of resiliency. You have to give them that. Just a continuous rush on Noam Dar here.
One attack after another from Femi.
And Femi is channeling the energy of this crowd.
Punch right in the head.
Counters.
Elbow throw, saying not today. He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd.
Uppercut. That'll cost some teeth.
Oba, ready to end things.
To the eyes, desperate counter.
Momentum going back to Noam's corner.
Noam could be turning his fortunes around. In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Ooh, effective body blow.
Momentum's with Oba now.
Dar on the wrong side of it.
And here we go now, top rope.
That was ridiculous. Big offense could be coming here.
And Femi is... Dangerous situation.
Kicked off with a boot.
He's reversing the momentum on him.
Going from the defensive to the offensive, he is ready to go.
Oh, boy, I think we know what he has in store next.
Femi finds the roll-up. The won't save him.
Well spotted by our official.
Noam Dar is just getting knocked around.
And I don't see Femi relenting anytime soon.
Beautiful takedown.
The ropes coming to the rescue here. Being sized up. He might regret getting back up here.
Dar wants to fly.
Launching.
Diving front drop kick.
A pin. We have a pin.
That's it. The blood and sweat put into this match. Well worth it. A lot of good action in that one. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Supernova 11, Noam Dar.
Noam Dar really making a statement with tonight's win.
This was Supernova 11 doing what he does best, blasting off into a whole new stratosphere. And the competition simply can't keep up.
Well, these two teams trying to decide which respective partner is going to start the match.
Trying.
There we go. We got it all straightened out.
Some dissension among the ranks, guys.
It is critical to put teamwork ahead of ego in this match.
And now with things underway, it looks like we'll see if that show of disrespect we just saw has any bearing on the outcome of this one.
You don't have to like it, Cole, but you have to respect it.
Well, I don't like it, and I definitely don't respect poor sportsmanship in WWE.
How is that poor sportsmanship? We aren't here to hug, we're here to fight, Saxton.
Fast movement gets her out of the way. Oof.
Face buster. Tag made.
Kick down low.
Quick thinking from JC. Step up Enziguri.
Getting back to her feet, but maybe only for a moment.
Slingshot into the neck breaker.
What are we going to see from JC?
From the top.
Diving senton.
This could do it.
2. Fends off the 3 count.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going. Lyons keeping her opponent at bay.
Step up Enziguri. Right in the ear. And you don't often see someone that size get that kind of elevation. Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Going for the pin.
Hold it over. This is it. Shoulders down. Rotates out and gets the cover.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
What reflexes.
Looking for the pin.
Oh, wait a minute. Turns the leverage for a pin of their own. Beautiful. Might sneak one. Fending off a 2 count there.
Impressive to not even allow a 2 count at this juncture.
Sharp chop. And an answer from her. Hoisted up high here.
Scoop slam.
From the top.
Elbow drop. Good Lord.
Absolutely squashed their opponent there.
That gets reversed on Nikita. Plenty of harsh words have been exchanged behind the scenes leading up to this match. Now they can finally get down to business.
But all that jawing's half the fun, if you ask me. And a well-placed insult can help get inside a rival's head.
Oh, a chop. JCJ with a somersault into a cover.
Stomping away. Now, belly stop.
Clothesline to the back of the neck.
She better hurry or she'll get counted out.
Look out. Looks like that chip on James' shoulder may have just gotten knocked off. Oh, my God, what a move.
Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
Wards that off. What a response.
Getting the tag could be the momentum swing they needed. Slingshot neckbreaker. Nice. Hit that with everything and following it with the pin.
Not yet. Kick right to the midsection. Tag.
Big time clothesline. Good grief. Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
Ooh, the forearm connects. Had the foresight to get out of that one.
Sit out slam.
She tags her partner in.
Both arms captured and vitriolic stomps.
Can she do it here? And she breaks free before a 1 count.
She's still got a lot of stamina left.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
And she's sent right into that corner. Uppercut connects.
Quick thinking from JC. Down across the neck.
And makes the tag to their partner.
Oh, that'll rattle you.
Check your face after that one. She's had a lot thrown her way already.
Fallon Henley making an example of her opponent.
Elbow drop. Ooh, caught an elbow in the gut for that effort. She had that scouted. Uppercut.
Man.
Scooped up, and check out this power into a massive backbreaker. Boom!
Taking a moment to fire up this crowd and herself. Oh, man. Thrown with such force. The whole ring is rattling.
Uppercut.
Caught with a punch.
Choke slam. Into the cover for the win.
Kick out. She still has life. What does she have to do to put her away?
I'm asking myself the same question. I have no idea.
Cuts the attack off. Uncorks it. Uppercut. And she's tagging out.
Foot meets fate. All tangled up inside.
Backpack face buster.
Taking her down with her own attack.
Cover.
Oh, wow. Made the save there.
That could have been it. These women refusing to back down, going toe-to-toe to prove who's better.
This is a testament to the lengths they will go to remain on top of the women's division.
Quick thinking from JC. And now propped up in the corner.
That's a good tag.
Tag made, double team action now. Oh, right in the face.
You got your teeth in the front row.
Oh.
Closed fist punch to the jaw. That's one way to break up a move.
Wicked forearm. Might have her shoulders down. And still in this.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3. Uh-oh. There's the backbreaker. And a hammer fist right across the collarbone.
Her endurance is really being tested now.
Yeah, this tag team match has seen its fair share of tide changes, and it's not over yet.
Ooh! You saw that coming.
Oof! Kick finds it.
And gets tossed back into the mat. What a clothesline! Ouch! Wow, look at this hair-pull neck slam!
She's locked in, about to go for the kill.
Slingshot.
Slingshot neckbreaker.
Nice. Taking advantage of the opportunity. 2! She kicks out with force.
She just won't stay down. Rolling elbow right on the mark. Does Jade put this one away?
Makes the cover. And she's still in the game.
Are we sure that was not a 3 count?
You can't count that high, Saxton, but that was one of the closest near falls you'll ever see.
And now it's reload time. Time to find another moment to pull out that one more time.
These superstars have toiled away endlessly, and this crowd is on their feet in full appreciation.
An incredible sight to see.
Strong punch to the midsection.
How much more can you take?
Looks like the gas tank is running past E now.
Ready to strike. Basement forearm. Oh, kick right to the spine.
Making way toward the top rope.
Up high.
Totally missed that one.
Vicious, downright savage club right there.
An offensive burst leaves JC struggling.
Yeah, things appearing quite grim for JC here.
Into a power slam.
Here we go. Cover.
Really had less than a second to stay alive there. Oof. Look at this. Deadlifting their opponent.
Thunderous power slam.
Following it up with the cover.
And the count stopped short of 2.
Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal. Hard landing. Oh, man, this might be it.
She still fights out in 1.
She is not done yet.
Oh, she retaliates.
Pump kick.
Able to reach her partner in time and get the tag.
Power slam.
Tag made.
Oh, accurate roundhouse. Oof. Dropping the elbow. Oh, look at this. How pretty is this? Face. Lions trying to close this out. Cover. And she breaks the count, saving her partner. And here, counter on Lions. Clothesline.
Well, that'll leave a mark.
A deafening cheer from the WWE Universe is reverberating around us.
Absolutely unreal.
Clothesline in the
corner. And an elbow for good measure.
And she's making her way to the top rope here.
taking flight.
Body splash. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank. Might take her head clean off her shoulders.
Oh my goodness! Kick to the spine.
Big boot. Debilitating attack on the leg. Fallon Henley has lost any sense of command in this one.
Nikita seizing every opening.
She's gonna, in a well-timed counter.
She's showing how much punch.
Look at that.
Did Henley just close this out?
We've got to acknowledge these fans. A packed arena, and we're hearing every single voice. Lion shoulders her down. This might do it. Almost ended it there.
Where is she finding the strength?
This is unreal. Placing her against the turnbuckle.
Her legs are wobbling, but that's the least of her problems.
Thesz press! Thesz press! Thesz press!
Twists the arm and
Working the arm and then a kick right to the ribs.
She tags her partner into the action. Showing off their deadlifting prowess and just
Tossing them aside. Pin! This could be it! The referee clearly out of position. Whenever tag team is on the docket, the mayhem multiplies. Here's the proof.
Here are your winners, Nikita Lyons and Lady Destroyer.
overcoming the odds might be the sweetest taste of victory.
not losing focus and taking care of business. Tremendous.
Absolutely, guys. Didn't think it was going to end this way.
Things definitely heated up with that friction earlier, but hopefully this win has squashed that.
The downright nasty Cora Jade.
Isn't she great?
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
Cora Jade has called herself the savior of the women's division.
Look, Jade isn't here to play games and make friends. She's here to face the best of the best and take them down.
She certainly doesn't suffer from a lack of confidence.
Cora Jade's a woman who says if you never go too far, you'll never go far enough in life.
Cora certainly loves to go too far. Gigi Dolan ready for a fight.
As always.
And her opponent from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
A woman who began her wrestling career at the age of 17 years old.
And she's one of the youngest female competitors in WWE, but already has a veteran's mindset.
A woman who has had to rebuild her confidence, now ready to wreak havoc again.
Well, Gigi's not here to make friends, but she's ready to put every competitor down and bury them in black roses.
There's the bell, and here we go with Gigi Dolan.
And you know she's fired up, looking to make her mark here tonight. Gigi has a strong desire to be on top of WWE for years now, but we've seen her struggle along the way.
Yeah, Corey, but it's obvious she doesn't let that keep her down, no matter what.
Standing across the ring is the ultimate bad girl. Cora smacks people up and actually talks trash while she's doing it.
And Cora's damn good at it. Cora's wise beyond her years and knows how to use everything around her to gain the advantage.
Headed to the outside.
But for what reason?
She might want to turn her attention back to the match at hand. Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. Enough of this. She needs to refocus on the task at hand now.
Gigi clearly wants a fight here.
Oh, come on. This is just ridiculous now. Pay attention to your opponent. I'm all for getting in the head of your opponent, but there's a point where she has to lock up. Really cutting it close there.
All tied up now.
Showing strength here, driving them into the ropes.
Just mocking her opponent here.
And they tie up with a collar and elbow.
Aggressive shove there.
Man, she's got to get herself together here.
Up against the ropes, Irish whip. Reversal. And again. Springboard into the arm drag. Fantastic athleticism. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills. Great athleticism and a drop kick to finish.
She's struggling to get back up, but she's about to feel so much worse.
Kick to the gut creates separation.
A bit of provocation from Dolan. That's what she gets for turning her attention away from this match.
Cora Jade might be as ruthless as they come in WWE. Corey, how do you begin to approach someone as cold-hearted as her?
You really have to keep your eyes on Jade at all times. If Cora's able to get a moment away from you, she'll start scheming something devious. Keep her close and within view, and she's going to struggle.
Oh, step up enziguri.
Measured kick to the vertebrae.
That focused singular drive of Dolan's got shaken there.
You know she's thinking she can end it all here.
Look out.
Tremendous drop kick.
She can end this thing right here. It's all over. Cora Jade comes up big with a W. Now let's take a look back at these ladies in action.
Here is your winner, Cora Jade.
Quite a showing here tonight from the victorious Cora Jade.
Dolan couldn't pull out the win, but I have a feeling she's not going to let this loss define her. The Prodigy is here.
And she is angry, and she is vengeful.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, the NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
So much success, so young.
Well, maybe that's why Perez feels so entitled. But then again, I guess it's not entitlement when you're as good as Roxanne.
I'm so excited because here comes the TCB tank.
And her opponent from Oakland, California, Shotzi.
Just like that tank, Shotzi herself is a loose cannon. And that's putting it lightly.
You never know what kind of things Shotzi is going to do to her opponents or even herself.
You're absolutely right, Saxton. I mean, Shotzi shaved her head just to intimidate an opponent.
Always willing to throw caution to the wind and do anything to win.
Unapologetic and fearless, Shotzi is ready for a fight.
We'll call it an act of defiance or call it one of delusion, but Shotzi isn't backing down.
And it's Roxanne Perez looking to come out on top in this matchup.
I wouldn't bet against her, Michael, that's for sure. Roxanne Perez is tenacious, she's stubborn, she's not someone you can take down easily. And even when it looks like she's out, she somehow always finds a way to come back with even more fury than before.
Yeah, Byron, Perez is certainly as tough as they come.
And Shotzi is clearly fired up in the other corner of the ring. She's ready to go, always ready to put her body on the line.
Some call it tenacity, some call it insanity. With Shotzi, I think it's a healthy mix of both.
And into the side headlock.
Ooh, man.
Just launched. Just a perfect mix of pure power and bad intentions.
Catches the kick.
Oh, elbow to the knee.
That'll hyperextend your leg.
Call her an elbow.
Just saying, get away from me.
Step up Enziguri. Right in the ear.
Roxanne escapes the attack.
Maybe not, maybe not. An emphatic victory. Let's take another look at these women in action.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
That came out of nowhere. And an unexpectedly quick end to this match.
There's the consequences of getting caught unprepared. Just goes to show you, you got to be on your toes at all times. We've got a storm of aggression on the horizon. Here comes Mark Coffey.
Mark Coffey's the epitome of brute strength and uses that to mark his territory.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Gallus from Glasgow, Scotland. Weighing in at 238 pounds, Mark Coffey!
It shouldn't be a surprise that Mark Coffey's out here smashing people. He trained with Finn Balor before going to Japan and then made an impact in NXT.
And Coffey has already experienced success in tag and singles competition. He held the NXT UK tag titles for 497 days, won the NXT UK Heritage Cup, and has also been an NXT Tag Team Champion.
Most opponents are not prepared for the fury that comes when Mark Coffey competes.
It is time for the Don to make that money.
And his opponent, representing the family, from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 240 pounds, the NXT North American Champion, Tony D'Angelo.
The Don of WWE says he's all about tradition.
Oh, look out!
What a cowardly attack.
Oh, come on, Cole.
And how are you supposed to prepare for something like this?
You gotta keep your head on the swivel at all times, Cole.
And the referee for this match is motioning to the superstars, saying they need to get into the ring.
Yeah, trying to steer this chaos where it belongs.
Oh, predicting what was coming.
D'Angelo one step ahead.
Great ring awareness saved him. Mark with the wherewithal to avoid that.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
We focus a lot on Tony D'Angelo's technical game because of his collegiate wrestling background. But make no mistake, D'Angelo's power game is just as much of a threat, especially when he's throwing the competition around like they're nothing.
Yeah, Corey, D'Angelo truly is so dangerous inside that ring.
Narrowly escaping there.
And that was obviously not a part of Mark's strategy. Boom!
Fast thinking saved him there. Arm wringer applied. Well, that came to an end with an abrupt punch.
And he tosses him back in now.
Oh, what a clothesline.
Referee signals for the bell, and we are finally underway.
These superstars are seeing red right now, gentlemen. Denied with an elbow.
Good golly, Miss Molly. Strong kick. My goodness.
Oh, great wherewithal there.
Oh, what a clothesline. This is a picture of confidence. I love this. He just doesn't care what anybody thinks.
Oh, he saw it coming.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither competitor intimidated.
Mark didn't see that coming.
High-level ability being shown with each of these. I didn't think we're going to go this far at first.
I mean, big personalities like this, it was only a matter of time, Corey.
Bam! Mark Coffey is reeling to his feet. Cinching in a waist lock, but right hands.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches.
Ooh. What a punch.
Propped up in the corner.
Oh, what a response.
A bone-rattling knee.
Mark Coffey in control.
Coffey takes down his opponent, and there is crowning glory.
2. No, he beats the count.
He is just barely still in the fight. I don't know how many more times he's going to be able to kick out after. Oh, gentlemen, what a surprise.
Yeah, we're all surprised, including the superstar inside the ring. He can't believe it. and Coffey is laid out.
2 count. What in the world?
Are we sure that wasn't 3? Just about as close as you can get.
Throwing everything in the kitchen sink in there, but to no avail. This capacity crowd is really willing these.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders.
Gonna do it. Got it. No, just a 2.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing right now.
No one.
Opponent with a snapmare and crowning glory.
Mark Coffey could end it here.
Looking for the pin. An exhausting match, but a victory he'll savor forever. These guys gave everyone their money's worth. Here's another look.
Here is your winner, Mark Coffey.
This loss was far from the result Tony D'Angelo expected tonight.
Yeah, Mark Coffey doesn't play around. He just destroys.